Good morning and welcome aboard. We're getting all set up for our coaching session. It's going to start in a couple minutes. Join us live in Zoom, daytradingmarkets.org. For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live in daytradingmarkets.org. Need a trading platform? Let us know. If you have one, bring one. Set it to the S&P 500 E-mini. If you need trading capital, let us know. There's a lot that goes on here, both publicly and privately, so ask. We're looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades based on a price action trading methodology. We're going to pick up 2 points plus in each trade. Look to equate that to $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 per session when you're good at this. Obviously, there's risk associated with trading. Hey, Michael W., good morning. You notice the background is the trading pits in Chicago. Your trade along Coach Hales from the trading pits in Chicago. And Vincent, let me know if you are connected. Let us know back in chat. Okay, use the chat feature to respond. For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live in daytradingmarkets.org. We do a daily coaching session. You have a free access pass. Coaching session is really an opportunity for new traders and experienced traders to work the market during the morning session. We help traders get set up in the opportunity to trade as an entrepreneur. So join us. Everything happens in Zoom, so take the time to come in Zoom if you have any interest. We're offering a free access pass to come in for a week or so. Come in and kick the tires, ask questions. While you're in our socials, like us, share us, repost us, friend us. Please do that now. It really does help us out. Hey, Vincent, no worries. Just check out the welcome message. It's in the chat window that you just typed in. Give you a brief description of what we do here and what the opportunity for you is, that newer experienced trader. For those that are joining us in our socials, take a moment, put it in daytradingmarkets.org in your browser. Register for Zoom, pop in, join us live. All the action happens in Zoom. That's the invitation today. Join us in Zoom. We do our daily setup of traders to learn how to trade and scalp. Then we work our coaching session in Zoom. Everything's done in Zoom. Zoom. Come on over to Zoom. Learn how to trade and scalp. When your trade along coach pops in for this session, he'll put up his charts. He'll give out this morning's levels. Market's a little wacky at the moment. That's okay. We take that into consideration. We work the market based on a price action trading discipline that is taught by us, learnable by you, applicable by you based on your own platform, which you can set you up with. And then we go from there. But you got to take the initiative to pop into Zoom right now and join us live with your free access pass. It's free. And again, when you're popping into our social outreach, please like us, share us, repost us. Very helpful for us. Hey, Craig, good morning. For those coming into our socials, join us live in Zoom. Put daytradingmarkets.org in your browser. Join us live. If you want to get set up to trade, you want to learn how to trade, join us. Through our service, we set traders up to trade, watch, listen, learn to trade better. We have trading account funding for you if you ask. We have trading platforms available. Ask. But you have to ask in Zoom, so come into Zoom. Zoom. Come Zoom with us. That's right. Yeah, just put it in the browser, daytradingmarkets.org, not .com, .org. Join us live in Zoom. Let's get you coming in now so that when we start the session, you're ready. Be prepared to write the levels down. Pay attention to what happens based on the price action. Yeah, we have a number of people coming out of our socials. When you pop in, I do send you out a welcome message that gives you a brief overview about what we do here, what the opportunity for you is. Day trading is a opportunity for you to be an entrepreneur. We look to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades per session. Our sessions go from 9:30 to 11 daily. Right now it is 9:24 a.m. So join us live in Zoom. Yeah, it just takes a moment to register and pop in. Hello, Maureen. How are you today?
Good morning, Brad.
Good morning. It's going to be an interesting open.
They're all pretty interesting, aren't they? You never know.
Crazy. As long as there's opportunity. For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live in Zoom. Take the transition now. Come in as our daytradingmarkets.org in a browser and join us. I want to welcome those that are joining us through our socials today. This is daytradingmarkets.org. We're live in Zoom daily. We're setting traders up to trade. We're providing traders with the opportunity to earn a funded trading account, so join us. If you need a trading platform, we provide platforms through our affiliates. We work with traders to help them become the best traders they can be. Hey, Ash, good morning. Hey, Philippos, how are you today? We send a welcome message to everybody that comes in that's new to our service. I'm going to send it out to you, Philippos. Welcome. It's in chat form. It's in Zoom. For those that are joining us through our socials, see you're making the transition. Come on over, daytradingmarkets.org. Do it now.
All right, good morning, everyone. Let's give you our levels for this morning. Our pivot this morning is 58.80, 58.80. Upside resistance at 90, 59 even, 09, 20, 31. Downside support at 68, 61, 53, 41, and 33. Pivot 80, support 68, 61, 53, 41, 33. Upside at 90, 59 even, 89, 20, and 31. We got a little action here at around 7:30. Let's see if there's any number that came out. Come right up here, got right up here to 88 and change against our 90. Let's see here. Housing starts came out this morning. I don't know if that would make the market move that much. There was a report that Ukraine used a American, what is it here? U.S.-made missile. Ukraine fired U.S.-made missile into Russia for the first time. Maybe you can see bonds rallied. I don't think that. So that's a little bit of an issue there. All of a sudden, creating some angst in the world. So S&Ps break and bonds rally as we come up here to our 90 area. If you're going to trade it, be careful. The first couple bars is always a little bit riskier, like we talked about. So coming up here to the 90 area, probably looking at 3 points right now with a little volatility that we got injected into the market here. 3 to 2 points still, but to be a little bit careful here as to what is going on. So a nice little rotation here against the 90 area. Got right to 89 and change up there. Again, we're not going to be perfect. Got right to 89 and a half. And rotated off really quickly. So I don't know if that was, I mean, I don't know, housing starts, I don't know about that. I don't know if that created any volatility that would create that move in the S&Ps. So I would highly think that that's not probably the case. I would think that the other news about the U.S.-made missile there maybe creating a little bit of an issue. Yeah, well, we'll see where that takes us. Obviously, a little nervousness in the market there with that kind of situation revving up. All right, getting a nice little rotation here against our 90 area. Got right up to 89 and change there, and coming off here a little bit. It's a nice little quick scalping opportunity against our first resistance area there. We do have a small number coming out here, e-commerce retail sales. I mean, that's not the big retail sales number, but e-commerce retail sales. So not a favorite, but maybe a little bit of a market mover. And there's going to be a Fed speak at 12 o'clock this afternoon if you're going to be around. All right, we're a little rotation against our first resistance area up here at 90. Coming back down here a little bit. Again, the fact that we probably had a little uptick in what's going on in the Ukraine there. So we shall see what that's going to bring to the what's going to happen next. Let's put it that way. The markets don't like it when they don't know what's going to happen next. I guess is the issue, and that's what creates volatility, especially to the downside. Both bonds and S&Ps coming back here a little bit. Bonds coming off the highs there, and S&Ps coming off the lows. We're getting definitely inverse trade, and that would make sense in regards to any geopolitical situation. And everybody runs the bonds, and everybody sells off the equities. So I don't know. That's always going to be. That's good to see coming back, that inverse trade kind of opportunity that hasn't been there for a while. All right, coming back up here. Up next upside resistance up at the 59 even area. Again, if anybody has any questions, welcome. We are trading mini S&Ps. We're looking for opportunities to scalp the market based on the levels we just gave out, in addition to any price action trades that might occur. Combination of both of those gives us our setups for this morning. Good morning there, Frank. We're trying to take advantage of ebbs and flows of the market. We got a little volatility here based on the fact that I think, can we repeat the levels in the chat for those of you who might have come a little bit late? Thank you there, Maureen. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good day off yesterday.
It was a dental appointment for my husband.
Well,
It was fun.
as long as it wasn't for you, that's okay, right?
5 hours away. Yeah.
I don't know.
But we saw Chicago Sunday night, though. That was fun.
All right. Well, there you go. The weather's been nice here, so.
That was beautiful.
Great. All right. So we have little nervousness in the market. I think probably due with the Russia situation going on with Ukraine and Ukraine lobbing a bomb into Russia that I guess was U.S. made. We shall see where that takes the world, and Putin saying what he's saying. So we'll see what happens next here. So next upside resistance up at the 59 even area. And if you're a little aggressive, maybe you're doing 93 or 4, but I would wait for even. All right, we're just kind of back up here at these interim highs. Next level that we're looking at is up at 90. At 59 even. The small number coming out here, 9 o'clock. Probably not a big market mover, but it's a small number nonetheless. All right, we continue to slowly uptick here. We're looking at the even area up on top. Next level of resistance that we got. Again, we're trying to scalp these markets. We're looking to take advantage of ebbs and flows, rotations off support and resistance areas, and also any price action trades that might occur. Combination of both of those gives us our setups for this morning. We're averaging about, let's say, 4 to 5 trades a day. And we also focus on the morning hours to give us those opportunities. 4 to 5 trades a day is a viable number. I think we can average is a key word there, and I think that's what we do. Sometimes, obviously, we're going to trade a little bit more, and sometimes a little bit less. But overall, I think 4 to 5 trades. Again, we also try to stay away from paying too much commissions to the brokerage houses. Always a issue. All right, market popped up here again. They got up here to 93. We said a little resistance there, 93, 94 area if you were a little aggressive. And we got a little bit of a rotation against that. If you're more risk averse, you were waiting a little bit longer. Obviously, there are some interim levels along the way in addition to levels that we give out. I think, they're there. It's just a matter of how aggressive somebody wants to be. And any opportunities that I talk about in regards to any trades or support and resistance areas we talk about in our education course that we offer. Find these areas, understand why they're there, and how to trade them depending on your risk tolerance, because everybody here has different risk tolerances, as you can imagine. Nobody here trades the same way. And that way you try to maximize profits according to your risk tolerance and not anybody else's. So if any of this stuff interests you, if you've been trading for a while and need to expand your setups a little bit, and or if you're new to trading and would like, to get a methodology to trade S&Ps or actually any other futures market, because you can probably take the same concepts here and deploy them in other markets as well. We try to stay focused on one. We know what affects the market. We know what news affects the market when it comes out, stuff like that. Sometimes other markets we don't know. Don't know everything that kind of little nuances that affects the markets, as opposed to what, well, at least we think we know what's going on here in equities. Sometimes other markets are numbers that come out after the market, before them I'm not too familiar with, so I just trade markets that I understand and know some of the backdrops behind it and what affects it. All right, so we got right up here to 95 area, came off there a little bit, and now we're just kind of hanging up here. These highs, low support would be around the 85, 86 area if you're looking for a little support area. All right, coming back down here a little bit. A little support around 85, 86 if you're a little aggressive. Um, whatever trade you're going to do, you're always going to put your stops in place. Small number coming out here at 9 o'clock. Can we repeat? Thank you, Maureen. There are the levels again for us. All right. Drifted quickly down to 84 area there and came back up. A little support there at 85. They're a little aggressive. They bounced off of it. They got down a little bit, came back up. And now they're just kind of maybe trying to see what it wants to do here. We came up to 94 and change up there. Again, we're just trying to scalp the markets. If you did buy the 85s there, you got a little pop back up, taking your profits and moving on. And now we're just kind of seeing where we want to go. If you want to try to stay long, only if you've made a little bit of money on the trade, and you're not going to lose any money on the trade when you kind of stay long with any extra contracts that you might have here against the 85. It seems like it's trying to turn over here a little bit. Downside support is down at the 68 area. That's our next downside support. So they kind of came off at 94 and back down here. All right, kind of extending here a little bit, looking at the 68 area next. All right, a little bit choppy here. Market got a little bit choppy here. They got down all the way down to 70. Got some people long there. All the way down there to uh, 76 area and pop back up. And Maureen, they're putting you to the test today. Everybody's coming in.
I see that.
And we'll put those up again. There they are. Very, very, all of a sudden got very, very choppy here. All right, quick rotation down to 74 and change. Popped it all the way back up here to 88. So got a little bit choppy here in this last 5 minutes. I mean, bonds didn't even move that much, so they're just kind of doing this on their own. I think caught a few people long there. We had our support was down at the 68 area. All right, so let's be a little bit careful here. This is getting very, very choppy. Again, the earlier news was the use of, I guess, U.S. bombs deep into Russia and what Putin might or might not do. Bonds rallied, S&Ps broke. So we're a little, now we'll see where we want to go from here. All right, so now we're just kind of hanging up here. Not even on the upside at 59 evens, our next resistance area. And right now, I would probably say, well, 68 is our first support. I know there's big spread there, but I would just kind of be patient here and kind of wait and play this out and see what happens, because you just know what's going to happen here. So And then since it's chopping around in a big range, it's tough to give any price action trades that be kind of, quote unquote safer, right? I guess there are definitely the tensions in the Ukraine area there, kind of building up. Let's see here. It says that Poland deploys troops to Belarus border. Tensions rise with Russia. Poland, a key NATO member, has announced the deployment of troops to the border of Belarus, a staunch ally of Vladimir Putin. Russia had labeled this move as a serious threat, warning potential hostile consequences could this escalate lead to border conflicts. So, I mean, I don't know if that's the problem, but the issue with Russia is that he's got himself caught up in some kind of goofy war with Ukraine, and he's lost a lot of. It's been going on for 2 years now, and pretty much lost a lot of, you know, infrastructure, men, and people. I mean, not doing too well with the war. So what's he going to do? Except, I guess the only thing he can't do is lob some some bombs over. I guess. I don't think he's got the manpower to have a war on many fronts. Since he's got North Korea people fighting his war now. But what do I know? I'm just saying. All right, we're just kind of little crazy little flash breakout there on that last move down to 76 and change. Definitely created, got rid of some shorts, some longs, I should say, and then flew right back up to that range that they were trading at. I would definitely be a little bit patient here, see what happens. Again, got even above and below. Like I said, let's just wait for that 68 because it really stop anywhere. This the way this is trading. And this number here at 9 o'clock was a small number. Didn't really do much here. Well, we were in the middle of the range anyway, so. All right, getting choppy in this little range here, so let's be patient. Anybody has any anybody has any questions? Feel free to ask in the chat. We don't mind questions. We also have to be a little bit patient here and wait for opportunities. We did have a nice rotation there to our first resistance area. Had a nice rotation against it. We did have a couple price action plays where it suggested we are going to be shorter in the 93, 94 area, and they did come off of that. That's kind of the high area up there, and now we're just kind of range bound here. All right, again, just kind of bounce around here a little bit. Range bound. All right, just getting choppy up here. Again, the market reacting, I think, to what situation in the Ukraine. So drifting a little bit lower here. And upside resistance up at the even area, 59 even, downside support. Again, just because it's getting choppy here, nothing until price 68, I would assume. I mean, there are some little areas below there, but I'll get back here in just a little bit. I'll be right back.
Hey, a couple quick programming notes. For those that are joining us through our socials, join us live in daytradingmarkets.org. Come into our Zoom at daytradingmarkets.org. It's a direct registration. You have a free access pass to come in. Take a moment and join us. For those that have joined us, welcome. We do send you out a welcome message in chat when you come in, so make sure you review it. Hey, KG, how are you today? Yeah, that's right. Just put daytradingmarkets.org in a browser. That'll be a Zoom registration to pop right into our Zoom world. Everything happens here in Zoom. So if you're coming through our socials, do us a solid, like us, share us, repost us, friend us, find our whole base and go through our content, share it, like it. It's very helpful for us. And then join us in Zoom where all the action is. If you need a trading platform, let us know when you get into Zoom. If you need trading capital, let us know when you come into Zoom. We teach and mentor and school traders how to trade. We're looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades during these coaching sessions. You can set your platform to simulation until you get good enough to go out in real time. If you need trading capital, again, ask. If you want to receive the levels, we give them out in Zoom. Repost them in the chat area. When you pop into Zoom, we'll repost them for you. So that's right. All our work is done in Zoom. So come on over.
All right, you can see here we're still range bound a little bit. So to answer your question there in regards to large gaps, every day has its own set of dynamics as far as volatility is concerned. And obviously sometimes when the market it drifted down like it did this morning, you would assume that there's going to be a little bit extra volatility. And so the weight on the levels don't change, that maybe the gaps between the levels might change, because I expect a little bit more volatility. We also adjusted that volatility using larger stops in case the market does continue with the volatility that's injected to the market once we open up. So you can see, I think here today that they've kind of shrunk the volatility out after they opened up. Now they're just kind of range bound, even though it's a big range. But yeah, we don't. The levels are always. The levels are going to be levels for reasons, independent of volatility. When you inject volatility into the market, the levels are based on technicals. But once the volatility is injected because of geopolitical situations and fundamentals. So when you have fundamentals that's injected into the market, the fundamentals overtake the technicals, at least on the initial rotation of whatever fundamental news that's coming out to the market. Obviously today the news was about the Russia situation in Ukraine. So that fundamental news overtakes the technicals, and that's why we have to always keep your stops in place, because we don't know when this happened before the market. If it happened during the market, we'd obviously have a lot of volatility going on, and you'd have to adjust accordingly. We're just kind of hanging here on this upper end of this range. Our next resistance area is up here at the 59 even area. right, we are kind of hanging here in this little bit of a range. Let's see where it wants to go from here. I changed my stop sign. I guess if you have to pick something to use, I just use instinct based on what I feel the market's going to react to that day. But if you had to pick something to look at, I guess the VIX would be something that you can hold your hat on to give you some idea of what your stop should be, increased stop should be. So I take it, that could, for me, that also could change as the day goes on. We get some volatility early on, and that could change as well. So, yeah, I usually, 4 points maybe based on the opening, but then we kind of got range bound here, so we're back to about 2 to 3 points. So, but if you had to hold your hat on some kind of something to look at for the VIX, I guess would be the go-to. But it again, the VIX could be trading in the 20s, and we could still be at 2 or 3 points. So it's not always the case. But you can look at that for help. All right. Again, we're up here on the interim highs. We're looking at the even area above. If you're a little aggressive, maybe a little bit of a buy there above the 96. All right. It's going to try to inch its way up there. All right, quickly coming up here to the even area, you can see. And see what it wants to do up here. Make sure you keep your stops in place, right? Some definitely a little extra volatility here. All right, rotating here off of that a little bit. Again, got filled up at the 01 as well, so coming back down here. Giving us at least 3 points on the 01s and pushing back down. So nice little trade here. And if we got filled there, we got filled on all of them. And nice little rotation here against that little. If you're trying to have any extra, try to see if we can get a little bit more than like 3 points here. 4 points if you got the 01. take some profits and then see what else you could do. Got right up there to 3 and change. Get up to 2.5, so not too bad. So we did not get filled on the stop. And nice little rotation here against the level. Again, depending on how you got in, we like to scale in like we talked about. 99, even 01, got up to 2.5 and rotated back down. So nice little rotation there. And we did have a little buy there above the 95 for those of you who wanted to have a momentum trade. Market did have a quick rotation to the upside once we got above 95. So there was a little quick buy area there to come up here to the even area. Our next level on the upside here we're looking at, it's up at 09. Let's see, we got our level there. We also have the 12 as green band and our 5 minute, 12.5 is our blue band and our hourly. So a couple of layers of resistance above that. All right, market continues to uptick, looking at the 09 area next. Again, we did have a little bit of a buy there above the 95 area. Those of you who wanted to have a momentum trade or looking for momentum trades, they do. The market has to give us that a reason to have that trade triggered. All right, kind of hanging up here on these highs. Next area we're looking at is up at the 09. Like I said, we do have a couple other layers of resistance up there around 12. All right, continues uptick, looking at the 9 area. All right, quickly coming up here to the 9 area. All right, we got ticked right at 9 there and quickly came off there. That would be a quick no-brainer there. Go right up to 9.25 and come right back down to 675. So it's a quick opportunity there. Again, if you're trading, you got to take some profits. We don't know what's going on in the market, and keep that into consideration as we continue to uptick here. Again, I said little resistance up here at 12 for the reasons we talked about. If you're a little aggressive, all right, coming up here to this 12 area now. All right, nice rotation against that one as well. There were a couple of reasons to get in there at 12. We had the band, the green band in our 5 minutes, as well as the blue band in our hourly. So a couple of reasons to jump in around the 12 area. It's a nice little quick rotation there against the 9, and then coming back up here, we talked about the 12. So you get out of one, come back into another, and for to the you're getting a nice little pop back here. That's a couple of nice little quick trades there. We needed the volatility to give us that opportunity. We did have a little buy there against the 95. If you were a little aggressive and wanted to get long. Was there a reason to get long? Yeah, there was. And if you did, then hold it all the way up here to these levels. You're doing a nice little trade. All right. All right, again, nice little quick couple opportunities here against these this little area of resistance. We had a couple reasons to get in, and hopefully we're able to take advantage of one of those, or some of them, or both of them, or all of them. Again, everybody here trades a little bit differently, so we have to trade what makes you comfortable. I just threw out different opportunities there because the market was giving us those opportunities. And nice rotation here against it. All right, if you took the 9, you did good with that. It came right off of it very quickly. If you got the 12 area there, you did all right with that one as well. Next level we're looking at on the top side there is up at the 20 area. All right. Never been, compared to a snake and or a mouse. But hey, I guess I'm a snake. Never been compared to that, but hey, it's okay. Take it. As long as it's good. I've been called worse, so let's put it this way. Snake is borderline bad, but depending on how you look at it. They've called me a lot of names. Even people in this group have called me a lot of names. All right, 20. We're looking at the 20 area. Then again, a couple little trades there. We had a few trades this morning already, so definitely going over our limit. But again, patience was important, and we're getting some volatility injected into the market to give us some more opportunities here. Well, I get you. I'm taking it as a compliment. No worries. Look, you give me that compliment after we made money, so I know it's good, right? Now, if that came up after we lost money, then I'd say, okay, well, maybe that wasn't so good. But we made money, so we're good. So I know we were good. All right, kind of hanging up here on these highs. Our next level on the upside we're looking at is up at 20. We've had definitely last couple of days, we've definitely gone over our 4 to 5 average. Today definitely got definitely above our 4 to 5 average today. And again, like I said, we have to remember these days when it gets slow and monotonous and nothing going on. Yeah, remember that we're going to get the average is the key word here. Howard is kind of hanging here on these highs, so we'll see where we want to go. We're looking at the 20 area next. All right, just kind of continuing to uptick here. Looks like the 20, in addition to being our level, is also the settlement price. So the markets come all the way back here after that little push to the downside there but the bonds really haven't given up most of their gains. They're holding on to their gains here. Right now, a little support would be around the 90, well, probably about 97, 98 area. All right, well, they popped it back up and then get up to the 20 area. So it's coming back down here. All right, we're just kind of hanging here on these interim highs. And next level we're looking at is up at 20. Downside support would be around the, I'd say probably about 98 to even area. If we get back down there. You get got 20 as our next level on the upside, and I'm going to give you a couple more. 31 above that, and then we got 42, 54, and 64. If we decide to completely rotate and say the Russians are not going to do anything. Who knows? I don't know what's going to happen there, but I don't know. The market's kind of rotating back up here. So above the 31 here, we'll give you some additional levels. Above the 31, we've got 42, I'm sorry. 54 and 64. So there are the additional levels, 42, 54, and 64 in case we market continues to uptick here. And again, we've had some nice opportunities here. Our next level of the upside we're looking at is up at the 20 area. A little support would be down around the even area, at least initially. And then probably 05 or 04 if you're a little bit more aggressive there. And then if we do get below, I would say if we get below the 95 area, we might continue to downtick lower to. And again, we've downticked lower already, so maybe back down to our pivot there at 80. But nice rotation back up here. We've had some nice opportunities this morning with our levels and a couple price action trades as well. And just be a little bit patient here and always make sure you keep your stops in place as we come here to the end of our morning session. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. We don't mind questions, obviously. And there are the levels and the additional levels that we're going to put up here. And those are there to kind of guide you through the day in case, we decide to uptick. We just put them up additional levels above the 31 right there in the last chat from Maureen. You should have gotten them. There they are again. So that's in case we decide to rotate back up. But 20 is the settlement price, so we'll see what happens there. And then 31, we're going to test the overnight high there at 33 and change. And we'll see what happens from there. All right, just be patient. I think we're going to be a decent morning considering. Went back quick. It's always good when the trades are there and we're talking about trades instead of me talking about nothing all day. All right. Get back here in a bit. Thanks, Maureen.
You're welcome. All right, everybody. I am signing off, and I will see you tomorrow. Happy trading.
Hey, quick shout out to those that are joining us through our social outreach. Join us live in Zoom daily. Go to daytradingmarkets.org and register. Do it now. I'll give you a shout out when you come in. Yeah, that's right. Just put daytradingmarkets.org in a browser, register. You get an email to come in. It should drop you right in. When you come in, I'll give you a shout out. Let's do that now. Join us live at daytradingmarkets.org.
Mm.
Okay, a quick shout out to those that are joining us through our socials. Join us live in Zoom. Register now. I'll see you on the other side.